He's at a congressional... I got a strange thing. June 24th, RFK Jr., he's at a congressional hearing, and he starts talking about biotechs and wearables. His quote is, "My vision is every American is wearing a wearable within 4 years." That's 330 million people. Where would you possibly get that funding? In the big, beautiful bill, National Institute of Health was cut by 40%. Center for Disease Control cut by 50%. There's another line item within that bill. They funded this rural health transformation with $25 billion. What it says is remote monitoring, robotics, AI, other advanced tech. And there was a $443 million contract from the CDC to take over data functions. But guess who that was to? Palantir. Peter Thiel has $400 in the CDC to take over all their data functions. And May 30th, DeSantis vetoed a bill that would let families sue doctors over medical malpractice and if it resulted in death.
Did not know that.
Thiel and Musk are close. So what's going on with him? In January, Neuralink selects the University of Miami to be their second location for brain transplants for the Neuralink. If you're trying to experiment, you're going to have either a ton of volunteers or detain people who have no consent, cannot sue, cannot do anything about it. You've heard of Alligator Alcatraz, right? That is 45 miles away from the University of Miami. Hundreds and hundreds of people are at this Alcatraz. They can't do anything about it.
Just a theory, by the way.
The whole excuse was they can't get out, but the reality is ICE can't get in either.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I got a straight.
I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Kwakadash, and a citation to the elders, the apostles, bishops, and all these guys that's laboring the truth, and to you sisters who laboring, doing the work of the Most High by taking care of your home, your children, and loving your husbands. But let me explain this to y'all. We just seen a video, all right, and we're going to break the video down just a sec. But let me read this right here. This is a thing called biotech wearables. Biotech wearables are devices that integrate biological sensors with wearable technology to monitor various psychological parameters and health-related data. So these biotech wearables are basically, they're going to combine computers, CPUs, technology, artificial technology with human, so that you can become one. And this is all stems going to the mark of the beast. People don't believe that stuff is going to happen, but people's going to find out the hard way. Yeah, we just seen a short clip where they was explaining about what are they doing. They're not trying, they're doing it. They're in the process of getting people from out their will and their will to see who is going to be the first guinea pigs to take this this device in a system, right? So they're gonna put them in a place where they just explained, which is gonna be a University of Miami, and they had a first place where they were doing it, and then they said they have they use the old Alcatraz prison system that's in California, where they're going to use this as a scientific lab, and they're going to do this. And they said for those people in the upcoming future, where this is going to be the new technology of to buy and sell, once you get in these concentration camps, there are no way for you to escape. Once you're in, there's no way out. That's it. And they're going to force people to do it. How? They're going to send National Guards all through the world to come and trigger and do what they need to do to you. They don't care about your feelings, and they're going to have a bill to vote out that you cannot sue any doctors, because it doesn't matter, because the money will not count. The dollar that we know is crashing. You're not going to sue them if you're not taking no mark. Even if you take the mark, you still can't sue them. So your best bet is not to do it. If you're not part of the elect, then you have to be a martyr. You have to go down to the very end. Yahweh Shah did it. You got to do it. If he do it, why can't you do it? This is going to show who had the courage and who had all this tough talk. Okay, this is what they doing, man. Let me read on. It said these devices, often incorporated biosensors, can track metrics like heart rate, sleep patterns, and glucose levels, providing real-time insights into a person's health. They are used in both consumer wellness and clinical settings for disease management, personalized medicine, and research. Man, this shit is sounding on Star Trek. This is what it sounds like. If you guys ever watch Star Trek, right? I'm not talking about the old Star Trek, the Star Trek generation, and Deep Space Nine. If you ever seen these Star Trek, well, they all have the same formula, but they just show different upgrades as the years went on in the show, right? So my thing is this: when you watch that show, Star Trek, they out of space, going from planet to planet, searching the galaxy, searching what's out there, searching, if they can find God. That's basically what that show is about. If they can find this incredible being who created all these galaxies and all these worlds, right? They're trying to find the unknown. But in the midst of them finding the unknown, they're using all type of biotech, like this stuff that you see here. They're using the same things here that's in Star Trek. Star Trek was already showing you this shit since the days of who the guy that played Captain Kirk? What's his name? William Shatner. They showed you all the technology that is going to be pushed forth, and then when you fast forward up into the late 80s or the early 90s, Star Trek Generation was a hell of a Star Trek series. If you guys ever watched it, it was really good. Star Trek was showing you the formalities of what is going to come in this world, okay? They dealt with all sorts of things, man. So now they going, battling creatures and monsters and cultures and all kind of things, man. If you guys don't watch Star Trek, man, you need to watch that from the beginning, man. It's really wild, man. And another thing too, Outer Limits is really good, and X-Files with Scully and I forget the other agent name, but X-Files is I mean, yo, them shits are out of sight. People judge it because they say, "Oh, this is corny." Nah, you guys not looking at your spiritual senses. It show a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but that's what they going to do, man. They in the process of doing these things, and you know what's going to happen? People like you and I are going to be pressured of taking this MOTB, but hopefully by the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, that he have mercy upon the elect. I don't know who's going to be the elect. I don't know if I'm the elect. But if I'm not the elect, I just got to fight the good fight. You know what I'm saying? And try to survive it, man. And be on a run. But it's going to be hard for you to be on a run because people that taking it, they're going to snitch on you. They're going to say, yo, that nigga right there don't got the mark. This bitch here don't got the mark. Okay? The little kids don't got the mark. You're going to have a whole fucking community chasing you down. You know how scary that shit is? You got a whole community chasing you down because you're not coinciding with this new world order. All right? And now this biotech wearable is going to detect your high blood pressure, your diabetes, all these things, man. So it's basically it's doing the doctor's job and making the doctors, all the doctors got to do is go based on that, and then and do what they need to do. You know, so if either one of you guys don't have it and you're sick, you can't get no medicine, none of that shit. You can't be healed because they're going to block everything off for you to be healed. You die, you die. Or if you want to live, you take this. That's going to be the option. You want to live, you take this mark. If you want to die, you don't take it and just kill that nigga. And they thinking that you're suffering, but they're not knowing that you're not suffering when you leave this body. That's why Esau gonna be destroyed, man. Esau gonna be fucking destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? Esau gonna be destroyed, man. And yo, I was sleeping and I had this dream, man, and I seen like the chariot. The chariot was turned like it was facing south and north, and it was like it was aiming to shoot at this place, man. Like it was aiming to destroy this place. I'm in my dream, and I said, "Oh!" I woke up, and I said, "Yo!" And I'm looking from afar, seeing the chariot aiming down. Oh man, it was so big, man. Like it was like the chariot was so big it covered the whole Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking the width of it. It just covered the whole Manhattan, man. And I was like, damn, that shit like Independence Day with Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, the Lord is showing these things to the prophets and pouring out his spirit, man. Okay? So let's read that. It's the key aspects of biotech wearables. Biowearables, these are a subset of biotech wearables that use biosensors to measure biomarkers like glucose, ketones, or lactate, offering precise and accurate data about what's happening inside the body. Applications. Biotech wearables are used for continuous monitoring of the psychological processes, enabling early detection of health issues, personalized treatment plans, and improved disease management. So it's basically trying to say it's a substitute for natural herbs, man. This stuff is going to heal you. Yo, you don't need Yahweh's natural thing. This is the new form of natural substance. See, the devil's a lie. The devil, Satan's going to be destroyed, man. Anybody that's on the left hand side of the wicked, you're going to be destroyed, man. On the left hand side of the Luciferians, you're going to be destroyed. We are the true light bearers, the saints. We are the true light bearers. All right. Mental health. It said wearable technology is also advancing in the field of mental health, with devices that monitor stress levels and provide data-driven interventions to support self-regulation and prevent chronic conditions. Okay. So the companies like Fitbit, AliveCore, Cali Health, Medtronic, and Neurometrics. See, like the Neuralink, all these companies are going to support and combine, and they're gonna push forth this thing, man. And they're gonna have the congressmen and all these people to sign up for it, because it's meant to do this. Developing and utilizing biotech wearables. So how they work. Biotech wearables typically consist of a recognition region that detects a specific signal like a biomarker, a transducer that converts the signal into a measurable parameter, and an electronic processor for displaying the results on a device, says the scientist. So basically, it's storing all the information of your DNA, and it's going to transfer to like a chip, so that the system that they're going to use is going to monitor all the information going based on your thought process, your subconscious, your health, and it's going to transfer this data on this chip. That's what it's saying. That's what it's saying. and gonna have all your information in a matter of seconds. Where this time around that we living in, the technology has advanced, but not like how it is advanced here. That is saying what it's gonna do. You gotta get your blood work on the doctor. You gotta wait a couple of days. This and that and that. You know what I'm saying? To tell you what's going on, because your blood tells you what's going on when they do testing. All right. Early detection, continuous monitoring allows for the early detection of potential health problems, enabling timely intervention. So they basically trying to say they can detect before something could really happen, and they can target it and trigger it how they want to trigger it, and then and attack it immediately, so that people won't die as fast as the old times. Because people dying quick because it's like when time they saying that today medicine is not getting the results that it needs. That's bullshit. It's because the insurances, when you go to the doctor, you got to have an insurance. Because my wife works for the hospital. She's a supervisor. She deals with insurances. The insurances cut off a certain part where they know that they can help you. That they can help you, right? Do different types of HMOs, but the only way for the doctors to get paid is to not tell the doctors to not tell the patients about their sickness. So they constantly tell them, yeah, you're fine, and then when it gets bad, then they milk the insurance even more, and then you die. Because if you die under that physician's care, they get a bonus. That's what they do. They're fucking liars. They're demons, man. Okay? Personalized medicine. Wearable data can inform personalized treatment plans and therapies tailored to an individual's specific needs. Improved disease management. Biotech wearables can help individuals manage chronic conditions more effectively by providing real-time feedback and insights. Okay? So that's what they're going to do. Hold on, guys. This is Revelation 13. Right? We're going to start at 13, right? And you know what? Let's jump down to 16. I want to get straight to the point. It says, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, right? Rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. This is going to be a physical mark. Okay? Once you insert that charagma into your body, which is one of the final stages that they're going to have, and this chip is going to be inside you, man. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, the 666. 18, here's wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 606. And his number is 600 scoring 6. So this is the mark of the beast. All right. So you guys, you guys better understand that the time is at hand, man. They're not playing. And people out here are bullshitting. The people out here bullshitting. They're worrying about the wrong damn thing. They don't understand that their own government here is coming to suffice to go against you. The people here in Babylon the Great. But primarily they want the children of Israel to suffer. All right? Okay? So, but anybody that's listening, anybody that's take heed, man, do not take this mark. Once you take it, you're done. All right? Okay? Hold on, y'all. Yeah, Revelation 14:7. It says, saying with a loud voice, fear Yahweh and give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth and the sea and the fountains of the water. So we're supposed to humbly bow down and give God his praise, man. and humble yourself, man, because the Lord said the day of judgment is coming. Right? Excuse me, guys. I gotta take my gum out. And verse 8, and there follow another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of her wrath, of her fornication. So if you agree to the indoctrination and the wickedness of this place, you're gonna die with it. You're gonna die with it, man. Okay, verse 9, same thing like what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah. The Lord burnt that place up, man. For anybody that had agreed to the ways and the lifestyle of Sodom and Gomorrah and you didn't want to repent, you're going to die with it. So you're going to die just like how Sodom and Gomorrah was burnt the fuck up. You're going to die here in America, man. You're going to die here if you accept the bullshit, all these things, man. You accept homosexuality, lesbianism. You accepting this bullshit. Okay, you're accepting this bullshit. And best believe, man, it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. Okay? Do not get caught up in this bullshit. All right? All right, let's read down. Verse 9, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Verse 10, he's saying, watch this, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. So the Lord ain't gonna share no mercy, man. He gonna destroy this place with a ton. It's gonna be something terrible. And he shall be tormented with fire. That fire is gonna be the intercontinental ballistic missiles that's gonna burn this fucking place up. Okay? With fire and brimstone, okay? And the brimstone is like the sulfur, like can you imagine you getting burnt by the chemicals that's combining with the with this missiles and all these chemical plants, all these stuff that dealing with all these toxic stuff. It's gonna be something terrible, man. Brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and the presence of the Lamb. So Yahushua is gonna watch this shit. The angels are gonna in the presence, they're gonna watch this. Oh shit. And the Lord is not going to play with you. He's not playing. So anybody, if you're agreeing to the technology, the things to come, I'm telling you, you better be careful. And a lot of people that's in the truth, they're gonna take that shit. They're gonna take that shit because they're gonna be scared. I believe a lot of members of IUIC are gonna take that shit too. A lot of brothers and sisters are gonna take that shit from all camps. Some gonna be traitors, man. They're gonna be Judases. They're gonna be traitors. But don't you be a traitor, man. You hold on. Be strong in the spirit, man. The Lord gotta build your spirit up. Be strong in the spirit, man. Do not take these things, man. So they have in a form of biotech technology that's going to destroy you. So with that being said, I hope the video is edifying. Shalom.